I'm a servant of King Jesus Christ. And I have something to tell you. I don't have enough faith to be an atheist. Let me appeal to you logically. Say that I believed we all came from the Big Bang and that we all came from evolution. We all built up into the intelligent beings that we are today. And there is no God. There is no good God. There is no bad God. There are no many gods. There's just no God. The strongest people are the people with the most money. Those are what we would consider gods. We all live our lives and we all go back into the dirt when we die. To nothing. No spirits, no souls. We're all just flesh and bone and cells, and that's it. I don't have enough faith to believe that. Because if that were to be true, our lives would be pretty much useless. Our lives would be pretty much empty. All the change that we'd make, it'd all be for naught because we'd all be dead at the end of the day. That's a sad way of living, and I don't have enough faith to believe that. Not only that, but the science behind it, it just doesn't seem right. Now, I'm not about to drop all the macroevolution, microevolution. Well, technically, this happened in the universe, and this happened. This isn't really me saying why being an atheist is scientifically wrong. I'm saying why I don't have enough faith to be one. So here, it's a new way of looking at it. If you're a Christian watching this, you don't have to watch it, but this could have a new way of you witnessing to maybe atheist friends or just reinforcing why it's better to be a Christian. And if you're an atheist watching this, no disrespect, but listen and let me give you a new way of looking at things. So you're telling me that it was all by coincidence that every single planet that we've ever found is a sphere? Okay. Or that we live on an earth that is the perfect distance away from the sun, that we're not burned alive, and perfect distance close enough to the sun that we're cool enough. Okay. You also think that it's just coincidence that we have 5 fingers on each hand. We can climb and scale our environments. We can run. We can talk. We have intelligent thought. And our bodies seem to be perfectly fit for the environment that we live in. That's just coincidence? You're telling me that when a mother holds her newborn baby and feels a love rushing into her heart that she's never felt before, that's just chemicals? I can't live like that. So you're telling me the emotion that I feel when I go outside and see a beautiful day is just thoughts and atoms and chemicals and literally nothing else? That's just wrong to me. You're telling me that the oceans, that the land is such proportionate that we can live on both? You're telling me that there's enough water, just enough water, so that we can drink it and that we're not drowned by it, and just enough land so that we can live on it? And yes, there are floods, water does overflow, but the fact that there's water in the first place, the fact that humans have a natural system where things go inside their bodies and then eventually leave their bodies, you're telling me that's a coincidence. You're telling me that the love in my heart I feel for a man in the sky is just fake? It's just coincidence? It just makes me feel better? I don't have enough faith to believe that. Not only that, but the good people who are atheists, the people who live a good life, who give to charities, who are good to their mothers and their fathers, who help those in need, why is that right? As an atheist, could an atheist tell me that? Why is helping people the right thing to do? You have no moral absolute to say what is right and what is wrong. If this is all just coincidence, well then beating up a kid could be the right thing to do, and helping a grandma across the street could be the wrong thing to do. If there is no God, well then we just made up these rules just because. So you're telling me all the good works you do are just because a human decided so? I don't have enough faith to be an atheist. But let me tell you why I have enough faith to be a Christian. I don't have to worry about my tomorrow. I don't have to worry about where I go when I die. I don't have to worry about the bad things that I occasionally do because of the grace of God. I don't have to sit on some days and wonder, what am I here for? What's my purpose? Because I know a God made me for a specific purpose. I don't have to look into the universe and say, why do things seem so in order? Because I know a God made it that way. I don't have to wonder why our bodies seem perfectly fit for the environment. Well, because I know an intelligent creator was behind it. Let me ask you something. When you walk down the street and you see a building, you look at that building, you say, cool building, right? But you know that building just didn't appear. You know somebody made that building. You know somebody planned that building, created that building. Hammers, screwdrivers, forklifts. Somebody created that, and it took time and intelligent thought. So if it can happen with the building, why can't it happen with me and you? If it can happen with the building, why can't it happen with the perfectly circled planets or the stars? You're telling me the beauty of this universe is just by accident? Not only that, but I can say that I'm not going to beat up a kid on the street because the Lord my God tells me so. He knows what is right and what is wrong, and he laid out the foundations of the universe on his own moral law. That's enough for me. And not only do I just know that that's not right because it is in my holy book, the Bible, and because my Lord told me so, but also because he wrote it on my heart. So not only do I just know it's wrong, but I don't want to do it. I don't have cravings to beat up kids. And I can justify why that's wrong. Same thing with murder. Same thing with rape. But if you're living in a world where there is no God, well then, that's all just cells. Technically, if you were to go murder someone, who can say it's wrong except for the law? I live in a world that is not my own. I live in a place that was made by someone better than me, higher than me, smarter than me. That's why I have enough faith to be a Christian, but not enough faith to be an atheist. Thanks for sticking around. Think about it.